Yeah, simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up! Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Droppin' Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap. This episode is sponsored by True Choice Insurance. Here at True Choice, we take a different philosophy when it comes to providing you with your insurance options. We emphasize the value of the products we offer, instead of playing on the fear of you not being protected in your time of need. True Choice is affiliated with more than 60 insurance companies. This makes us one of the most independent agencies in the state of Texas. Please visit TrueChoiceInsurance.com for all your insurance needs.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm the host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Like I always say, we ain't no one-trick pony. We cover sports, we cover roundtable discussions, hot topics, we cover relationships. We have the Marriage Chronicles. Man, I want to appreciate all my subscribers, appreciate the new subscribers. So once you come across this podcast, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so you'll know when Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. I see everybody in the comments selection. I see you down there. Hashtag salute. I want to give a personal shout out to one of my subscribers on the channel, David Cato, 2077. He said, man, I love the podcast. I love what you're doing, man. I love all the content, man. Keep it going. Personal shout out to you, man. Hashtag salute. I see you in all the comments, man. Like I said, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. On today's episode, we got a lot to unfold, man. We got a lot to unpack. We're going to talk about the 2022 All-Star game that was hosted in Salt Lake City by the Utah Jazz. This episode was supposed to drop, but I wanted to wait until everybody got their perspective out before Simply Ball Dropping came with his. All-Star Weekend. It was a great event. Went from the celebrity game on Friday night, Rising Stars. Everything was put together. Salt Lake City put on for the state of Utah. It was a great event, and everybody enjoyed it. But there's a lot of people, saying a lot of different things, man, when it comes to All-Star Saturday night, the three-point contest, the dunk contest, and also the All-Star game. There's a lot of people in the media that said a lot of things that we got to unpack, man. And sometimes I take a look at a lot of things that a lot of people say. There was a lot to check out, but Stephen A said some interesting things, man. We're gonna start with the dunk contest because the three-point contest lived up to its billing. Tyrese Halliburton, he started out on fire, 31 points in the first round. He did well. Jason Tatum, he kind of fizzled off when he started. He didn't make it to the second round. You had the likes of Buddy Hield, and then you had Dame Time. You had high NBA superstars on the stage in that three-point contest, and that lived up to his billing. Me personally, I had Buddy Hield picked to win it. If he would have hit his last shot to get 27, he would have beat Dame Time. But like Dame Time always does, he comes through in the clutch, man. And I would love to see Dame Time on the big stage like an NBA final to see if he can deliver the same way he delivers in the regular season and some of these playoff games that he's participated in, where he's hit the big three, even the walk-off three. So the three-point contest, it lived up to his billing. So as far as going to the dunk contest, Stephen A had a lot of things to say on that dunk contest. And let's take a listen to what Stephen A said about the dunk contest.
Here's what I would say to you, Wendy, and I couldn't wait. I needed you on this segment with me to say this to your face. We don't say it enough. We've applauded LeBron James as the four-time champion, the four-time league MVP, 10 trips to the NBA Finals. I've got him on my Mount Rushmore, number 2 all-time, for incredible ambassador for the game of basketball, incredible role model, now the all-time leading scorer. All the superlatives we throw out there about LeBron James, absolutely well-deserved. I revere this man. We will miss him when he's gone. But there is one blemish that should be on LeBron James' career. He has ruined the slam dunk contest. He is personally responsible. That's right, I'm saying it.
Wow, that's some big words, man, coming from Stephen A. Smith. He said LeBron James has personally ruined the slam dunk contest. Wow. I got to thinking, when it comes to slam dunk contests, LeBron James hasn't personally ruined the slam dunk contest. If you look at a slam dunk contest and you look at what went on Saturday night when you had the likes of Trey Murphy and you had Mac McClung and you had Kenyon Martin. If you look at that and Jericho Sims, you can tell who are contest dunkers or who are in-game dunkers. Jericho Sims got a 50-inch vertical. He can jump out the gym, but there's no creativity on his dunks. He gets up high enough, he can put his arms in the rim, and he can hang there. That's basically what his dunks was, just jumping high and putting his arms in the rim. Trey Murphy came with a little bit of, creativity, something that we've seen, but he added his own flair to. And then you look at Mac McClung. For those who don't know who Mac McClung is, all you have to do is go YouTube. Mac McClung is a contest type dunker. And when I say that, if you go look at all his YouTube videos from high school, same dunks that he was doing in high school, he did that in the dunk contest. He was doing them dunks in game. He has a YouTube reel of him doing them dunks that he did in the dunk contest. Now, when Stephen A says that LeBron James won the dunk contest, I find that far-fetched. Because LeBron James, as we know, LeBron James is an in-game dunker. LeBron does not have no creativity on his dunks. LeBron shows everybody that he can jump and he can throw it down with velocity and power. That is LeBron James. He's an in-game dunker. There's no creativity to the dunks that LeBron does. You go back to when he was in high school. He won the McDonald's All-American Slam Dunk Contest. What was so creative about the dunks that LeBron displayed in the high school dunk contest? He threw the ball off the ground, jumped so high, threw it down with 2 hands and with power at that young age. The people was in awe of that. He threw the ball off the ground. He caught it backwards and dunked it. He was up so high. What's so creative about that? And then he did a basic two-hand windmill, but he didn't go all the way around like Dominique Wilkins. What's so creative about that? LeBron James is not a contest dunker. He is a power dunker. He's an in-game dunker. A lot of people don't want to see that in a dunk contest. You're not going to win a dunk contest that way in the NBA. But I guess people want him in a dunk contest because it's LeBron James. No, it don't work that way. He's not a contest dunker. He's an in-game dunker. If you look at the way the dunk contest goes, you go back to the days of Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. The dunks that Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan did, it wasn't really no creativity on them dunks. LeBron is not a contest dunker. He's an in-game dunker. So now I go back to when MJ and Michael Jordan, MJ and Dominique Wilkins was in the dunk contest. If you look at the way that dunk contest went, Michael Jordan did the kiss the rim. He leaned to the side. Michael Jordan took off from the free throw line. Michael Jordan did a two-hand tomahawk. That's stuff that we have never seen when them guys participated in the dunk contest. So that sent everybody in a frenzy. Look at what Dominique did. He's a 2-foot power jumper. Dominique Wilkins did the windmill. Dominique Wilkins did the tomahawk between the legs. Dominique Wilkins did the up on one side and come on the other side on the rim. But that's really not no creativity. Now you fast forward to when Spud Webb got into it with Dominique Wilkins. Spud Webb, he's a short dude, 5'4". Spud Webb, he brought creativity for a little man. That's when the dunk contest started evolving. So all the dunks that we seen back in the days when Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins, there wasn't no creativity on them dunks. It was just dunks with power and with flair. It wasn't creativity. So you fast forward to now, all the dunks that people have done, they've been out there. When we went to the facts of Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine, that was when it was creativity with the mascot, spinning on the hoverboard. That's creativity. The things that Zach LaVine did, we never seen that. Things that Aaron Gordon did, we never seen that. Even when Tracy McGrady and Steve Francis and Vince Carter was in the dunk contest, that was creativity. Vince Carter throwing it up, catching it between his legs, East Bay style. That's creativity. Yeah, we saw LeBron do that in the game, the East Bay dunk in the game, but as far as creativity on a dunk package, LeBron don't have that. He's an in-game dunker. He's not a contest dunker. So how is that going to be a blemish on his resume because he didn't participate in the dunk contest? Now you're saying that because Ja Morant said he's not going to participate in the slam dunk contest. Ja Morant's dunks are electrifying where he's dunking on people. But when it comes to a contest dunk, you got to have creativity. There's not that much creativity left in a dunk contest that we haven't seen now. Every dunk has been implemented. Every dunk has been imitated. Even if you look at the last dunk Mac McClung did, you go back to when Victor Oladipo was in the dunk contest. Victor Oladipo did that same 540. So that's what I'm saying. Mac McClung, when he participated in the slam dunk contest this past weekend, he had creativity. You look at his YouTube videos. Mac McClung was doing this ever since he was in high school. So he's a contest dunker. There's a lot of guys out there that you look on the internet and YouTube, they are contest dunkers. LeBron is not a contest dunker, man. He's an in-game dunker. So this notion of him not being in the dunk contest, I find that far-fetched, man. Stephen A., you was off on that. But there was more to that, what Stephen A. said about the All-Star game in general. I totally agree with Stephen A. on the All-Star game in general. The All-Star game has lost some of its spunk. It's not the same no more. I mean, the All-Star game has been watered down, man, and we gotta find a way to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of funny that a lot of people took exception to that. You know what I'm saying? So, Mike Malone, the coach of the Denver Nuggets, he was coaching the Western Conference team, and Mike Malone had some things that he wanted to say about the whole situation, about the dunk contest, and about the All-Star game in general. So let's take a listen to what Mike Malone had to say about the All-Star game in general, and then I'll take it from there.
But that is the worst basketball game ever played.
How do you fix it?
I don't know if you can fix it. I mean, I give Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, those guys were like competing. Rose imploring some of the guys to play harder, to try to get some defense in, but no one got hurt. They put on a show for the fans, but that is a tough game to sit through, I'm not going to lie. But that is the worst.
So that's what Mike Malone had to say. Mike Malone said that was the worst basketball game ever. And to a degree, I agree with him, because watching that game, Giannis was hurt. He played the first 20 seconds. Then he checked himself out, rightfully so. But that took the competitive edge off. Because, when Giannis is out there, he's trying to compete. And then when LeBron, gets hurt on the chase down block, on Pascal Siakam, when he got his hand caught up in the rim, he had to shut it down in the second half. But I think that was more for precautionary reasons. I don't think LeBron was going to play in the second half anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, when you look at some of the interviews and the post-game press conferences, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he was kind of upset, really, when he had, the lane parted and he went for the dunk, and LeBron did the chase down block on him. You heard what Shai said. He said, the time that I get a chance to get a dunk, he's going to come up from behind and get a chase down. He said, I got something for that. But when I looked at that All-Star game, man, it was like guys out there was just like, hey, your turn, my turn. Like Jason Tatum, yes, he was on fire. He was shooting the ball exceptionally well. But the fact is that you just inviting them guys to shoot the three, no defense. The C's parting up for all their layups and dunks. There was no defense at all. There was nobody trying to play no defense at all. So it's just like guys on the court was just taking their turns. You know what I'm saying? Just, okay, you can shoot it, I can shoot it, you can go, to the hole. But like Mike Malone said, Joel Embiid and Kyrie was trying to, gas people up. They're like, hey, let's play some defense. But nobody wanted to play defense. You've seen in All-Star games previously that people would at least guard when it gets into the, fourth quarter when it was winning time. We didn't see that. You guys just going up and down the court, firing up the ball. Yeah, Jason Tatum had 55 points, but in the All-Star game, you shot the ball 31 times in an All-Star game. It was like him and Donovan Mitchell and Dame, they had 31 shots, 27 shots, and 21 shots respectively. And some of these first-time All-Stars, they didn't even get a chance to display their talent because of the fact that you ride the hot man, and Jason Tatum, Dame Lillard, and Donovan Mitchell was hot. So the coaches kept them in. But as far as that All-Star game, man, they got to change that concept, man. It's almost becoming like watered down like the Pro Bowl of the football. You paying high dollars to come see these guys perform and compete. You can't even do that. So even Jaylen Brown said the same thing in his post-game conference. He said, man, that wasn't no basketball game. It was times where Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown went one-on-one with each other, but you saw everybody else just was standing around and watched them. It's like, yeah, you're going at them, but everybody else just standing around, no help side defense, anything like that. But one thing I did like about it was the live draft. I think the live draft was great. You know what I'm saying? It's just like going to the park and you picking your five and I'm picking my five and we jump ball. Let's go after it. But this notion of, the way the game is played now where guys are just free to do what they want to do, get any layup they want, get any dunk they want, no defense. But when Giannis and LeBron checked out, that went the competitive edge right there because years, 2-3 years in a row, them guys was competitive with each other, and it made it fun at the end where they at least strapped up and they gave the people what they wanted to see. But this year we didn't see none of that, man. So I don't know how you're going to fix that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's good to see that, all the special talent in the world. But as far as, that all-star game, people just doing what they want to do, shooting when they want to shoot, and just walking in, no defense. It was just like, okay, up and back, up and back. A lot of people complained about it, but a lot of people enjoyed it. But, like I said, Jason Tatum was on fire. He had to make the shots, even though they was non-contested shots where you can just come down and shoot a three where you want. And these guys are NBA professionals, man. You give them an open look like that and no defense, 6 out of 10, they're going to make that shot. 60% of the time, they're going to make that shot. So I don't know what we're going to do, man. But, Adam Silver, man, you got to change this, man. It's got to be more competitive. I guess it's up to the guys as well. But, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. How we going to change this all-star format to get it back competitive and giving the people what they want to see, because, people pay high dollars for this, man. But like I said, this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm the host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.